This is a test of the emergency podcast system. Please do not adjust your dials. We have relevant information for you and your families for the safety and nerddom of your domicile. With us, we have our hosts, Scruffy MC,
Lunchhboxx,
the Power Nerd,
Ibby.
Fury.
Oh shit.
Dick Move.
Woo! Sorry, I was totally lost on that whole dial thing. I haven't
we were
seen one of those in
going
a long ass time.
Alright, let's try this again.
Nah.
Bearded
Nah,
Fury.
over. Ibby!
Yeah. The moment
Stay
is best.
tuned for vital information. This is your domain for dorkdom. Now let's get rolling. Radical. We rolled
Word.
a
We rolled
20.
a 20.
We rolled a 20.
And
That
a
dice is
217.
loving it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
217.
3 20s in the past 3 minutes.
That's a lot of love right there.
That's terrifying. That dice needs fixing.
Sorry. We fucked up the
It's
intro.
fixed.
All
I rolled
happened,
it.
All
It's
that
dead.
needed to happen is Josiah needed to touch it the one
He
time.
didn't even need to roll it, he just had to touch it.
Yep.
You know what I heard when we
God
fucked
damn
up the intro?
What?
Bearded Ibby.
We should make a Twitter account that only me and you run.
They Super Saiyan fused
the
together.
bearded Ibby.
Wait,
Gross.
I don't think the fusion dance would work because of the height difference.
I have platform shoes.
Never mind. I take it back.
That gives you 3 feet?
Yeah, no, not 3 feet.
Good lord.
They got goldfish swimming around in them.
They're probably dead, and that makes me sad.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I'm dying over here.
1960s? Hello?
Dead fish aren't sad, they're delicious.
Most of the time.
Only if they're breaded.
Or sushi.
Yeah, sushi.
Sorry.
Alright, disco's dead. Instead of intro.
So is the intro.
Welcome to the Roll to Disco podcast.
Your domain for discotheque.
Yeah, because this is Russia and we're like 30 years in the past.
No. This is every language class is now relevant because you can ask where the discotheque is.
No,
And
we're
it is here.
Donde está la discoteca?
Disco.
Nice.
I just want you to know that's the Arabs that still do that, just so you know.
Whoa, what? That's just...
Still do
What
what?
I'm saying.
The discotheque?
Yeah.
The discotheque?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's their thing. Like ISIS comes in here grooving the fucking 1970s.
I honestly had no idea that Arabs still had discotheque.
That makes sense.
Ask any military person you go over there. They're still listening to fucking Marvin Gaye.
Good.
Nice.
Which I'm not hating on.
No,
Marvin
definitely
Gaye
not.
is awesome.
But I mean, bell bottoms and platforms and
It was
30 pounds of gold chains is a little much.
All I'm imagining right now is that ISIS like clocks out and puts on their bell bottoms, and they actually have afros under their turbans, and then they go rock out to. Anyways, let's not
Anyway.
make this more offensive than it already has. It's only been
Yeah.
3 minutes and 38 seconds, and we've already offended like,
Yeah.
17
Everybody.
difference.
Yep. That's pretty much how these things go nowadays.
It's alright.
But anyways.
At least I'm not Greek.
Hey. Whoa now.
That's okay, neither's Jesse.
Ah,
We're not having this
like the
conversation.
yogurt.
We should put his face on
He's
the yogurt.
smooth and light. Like Greek yogurt.
And it comes with protein.
Yeah, lots of it.
I was gonna say lots of it, and then it felt
saturated
really
fat.
weird.
Gross.
Anyways.
It's the good kind of fat.
No, it's not.
Like avocados. You got
I was
avocado
trying to
belly.
turn it around.
I'm a Haas avocado.
You did a great job.
Let's start talking about stuff.
Yeah, let's start getting nerdy about it.
Let's get nerdy.
Let's drop and get nerdy. So everybody here finally saw Age of Ultron.
So what did you think? Other three people
Age
I
of,
liked it.
who didn't get to see it beforehand?
Yeah.
Age of Sassy
Fuck
Robotron.
both of you for that, by the way.
Oh, dude, so
Mine
awesome.
was Age of One-liners. My God.
Yeah, there was
I'm
a lot of
sorry,
them.
But there were a little too
Well,
many.
It's Joss
one-liners.
Whedon. What do you expect?
It is true. It is Joss Whedon. I didn't think about that during the movie about how it was Joss Whedon.
Oh, it's so Joss Whedon.
It is. But
All over
my
it.
God, every other sentence was a
Well,
fucking joke.
Well, you saw the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, it was not like that.
Yeah,
Not
Every
that bad.
every
was
single
pretty
time
close,
Tony
though.
Stark met somebody new, he came up with a frickin' nickname for him.
True, but not like this one. This one was literally.
Well, Guardians of the
other
Galaxy kind of
sentence.
changed the
They changed the
mood of
formula
that.
a bit.
Yeah. I mean,
No, I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying it was a bit.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of them.
The Guardians of the Galaxy is meant to be goofy. Like, I guess Marvel. I think Marvel is going the goofy route while DC is going
The dark
super
route.
serious route.
True.
Well,
do you believe?
I wouldn't even go that far. I think
Did you see the thing that I posted
Which one?
on Facebook when you put that quote up?
Yes.
what was it?
That does not
Okay,
explain the
that
joke
does
at
not
all.
explain anything.
All right, so I'm sure you guys have seen the Batman the Batman v Superman trailer
Yeah.
when Batman says, "Do you bleed?"
Mhm.
The difference was in the comic that I posted, it was Wonder Woman. So he says, "Do you bleed?" And she says, "Yeah, once a month." And then Batman's in the corner. Ew.
It was pretty awesome.
That's pretty good.
I laughed.
I have a kryptonite tampon for you. Anyways, we're not talking about DC. We're talking about Marvel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck DC.
Oh.
But yeah, so
Sorry,
what
sorry,
else?
sorry.
Shut up, Aquaman.
So, damn.
Continue.
I love you, Lunchboxx.
I'm kind of hurt, and I'm like just sitting next to him. Like that hurt
No,
my
we'll talk
feelings
about
a little
DC
bit.
later because anyways, but Marvel doing good things.
Yes, freaking amazing things. Like usual, of course, everything kind of tied in together with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that. And I mean, it was just they did. a
So
great
how
job.
did it? I mean, can you guys tell us without
So,
us watching it? Like,
The end of the episode last Tuesday, which of course was the Tuesday before the movie came out, they did a whole bunch of stuff where they, like, basically they were just like, everything ran up to the calling of Theta Protocol being placed. Theta Protocol being the airship.
The helicarrier.
Yeah, the helicarrier that finally, like, they found a helicarrier and fixed
Built
it and rebuilt it, and that's what came at the end of the
to save everybody.
Age of Ultron to save everybody. By the way, spoilers like a motherfucker.
Way too late, spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry. But the carrier comes, and the whole entire reason why that shows up in the first place is because Agent Coulson, which was in like all of the movies except for this last one, got all the pieces that was needed to rebuild that thing. So, and that's what he's been up to for like the past.
Yeah, and everybody's like, well, what have you been doing? What have you been doing?
We can't trust you. You're not telling us what's happening. Blah blah blah. It was because he was trying to fix a helicarrier for a fucking air base.
Not to mention, they actually mention the Inhumans.
They
This
use
time
the
around.
word Inhumans in the episode.
In
the
S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's leading up. Everything is leading up to everything.
Yep.
Like it's gonna be epic.
I can't wait to see next week's episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because if you watch, I mean, now the Inhumans are about to go to war with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, Mr. Hyde. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to
Season
see
are
him.
they on?
Season 2.
Okay.
This is
so-
the
This is the
2-hour
second half, right?
This is
Season
the
finale.
2-hour season finale coming up next Tuesday.
So we can binge watch it in a week, right?
You've
I mean,
probably
you
binge
can.
watched it in a
2
week
weeks,
for
maybe?
sure.
Yeah.
It's really good, and I suggest watching it.
It's awesome.
We should.
Like the first few episodes, you're like, "What the hell is this?" It's so slow, but as it starts to tie in the Captain America, Winter Soldier, and it starts to lead up to these other movies, it's amazing because they're all in the same universe.
Everything is tied together. Everything.
That is cool.
It's really good.
That's awesome.
Other than that, the movie was amazing.
Oh yeah, dude. Age
So
of
good.
Ultron was so good.
Ultron was so good.
Yeah.
And not to mention, they had their they had a conference at Marvel. This past today, I believe, this morning or yesterday.
This past 2 days.
Yeah, past one of these days. Days are mixing in these days.
Yeah, they are.
Anyways,
Where the-
they were announcing the Secret Wars because Secret Wars dropped on Free Comic Book Day.
Uh-huh.
So, which is going to
I'm
be...
so sad that I missed Free Comic Book Day.
Me too. Because they had they did the Attack on Titans Marvel crossover.
Uh-huh.
There's like, it's 8 pages of like Hulk and everybody else just smashing Titans. It's
Wait, they did that
awesome.
for free comic book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a copy. I was pissed.
No, we
Yeah.
got some leftovers. We went the next
Yeah.
day.
See, but
That's
Secret
sad.
Wars actually mentions the Titans
Yep.
in that comic book. And it's pretty awesome. And if any of you are going to watch it, the only hint they gave out with Secret Wars is that everybody dies.
Yep.
Well,
So
if
in
it
all
has
new
anything
Marvel-
to do with Attack on Titan, then
Yeah.
everybody dies.
Everybody dies. If you know what Secret Wars is, it's basically a huge battle of every superpower being 1-on-1, 3-on-3, till the last man standing. And from what I've heard, Silver Surfer is supposed to be like the guy, like the new seed of things that is going to happen in all new Marvel. So it's basically their reboot of DC's New 52.
Right.
So Marvel's version. So
One of the biggest downsides I thought that I experienced during Age of Ultron was the way they portray it in the trailers. Like, I know nothing of the Marvel Universe, right? Like, my downfall is not knowing comic books, but it made it seem like everybody's gonna fight. And I just, like, oh my god, I can't wait for these epic battles between, like, all the heroes and the Avengers. And, like, you see Iron Man and the Hulk fight, and that's fucking awesome. And then everybody kind of gets into a little bit of a tiff. Just like, why'd you do this, Tony Stark? Just like, because I can. But they don't
Well,
actually, like, fight. I want to see them go all out
that's what
against each other.
That's what
Civil War is
all
going to be about.
Which I thought that was a very good setup for the Civil War movie.
Civil War is getting set up, as well as a lot of people said that they said that it wasn't a setup for that. Everybody's like, well, it doesn't set up Civil War. And I was like, how does it not? It shows that Tony Stark's God complex.
Yep.
That he wants to run everything.
He said, I want to build a suit of armor around the world.
Yeah, but for those of us who don't know the future of the Marvel Universe, it's just
He's supposed to be the main bad guy.
It's definitely foreshadowing, but I didn't know that he was the main bad guy until you said it just now.
And if you don't know what's going on in Civil War, like I said, it's Captain America versus Iron Man. Pro-registration versus anti-registration.
Yep.
Captain America's like, hey, no, these are human beings.
They deserve to be free, not...
Exactly. And Tony Stark's like, well, get them in the Index. We need to know what they're doing. We need to know where they're at all times.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, are you talking about like superhuman people?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they also talk about the Index a lot. The Index is basically a big notebook, except it's on computers now, of all of the powered human beings. Every
Spoiler
single one
alert.
of them. No, that's not a spoiler alert. That's
This
something that's in the first
common
episode.
knowledge, yeah.
Okay.
First episode is them trying to find somebody that they think to be powered and put them on the Index.
So that way
That's
they can
all
keep an
it
eye
is.
on them the whole time.
Yeah, that way they can keep an eye on them if they go awry and start making problems, so that the Avengers initiative can be put in place if need be.
Oh man.
Or they can be used as weapons to do their dirty work.
I know, exactly. Like, if you were a superpowered, not a mutant, but a superpowered being, like, would you be on the Index?
No.
Super serious question.
No. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't want to be on the Index.
I wouldn't want to be on the Index, but...
And I would avoid... I'd probably die fighting. If it was up to me.
I would be on the Index, and I would fucking strive towards being on the Avengers.
Because you are Captain America.
Because I am Captain America. I'm lawful stupid.
Yeah, he is. Like, if Alex is anybody, he's lawful stupid. Like, exactly like
I
that
mean,
guy.
don't get me wrong, but see, that was one of my issues with the Age of Ultron. They're not mutants. They basically get their powers awakened by Loki's
they
staff.
called him enhanced the entire time.
Enhanced.
Yeah, that's the only thing I hated. I hated that.
They kind of left it open, though, like, oh yeah, like human experiments. Like, they could possibly do a twisty.
Where it's like, the only reason why they were able to get
Do a
these
twisty.
powers is because they have a mutation in their genetics.
Yeah.
Therefore, they're mutants.
Like, if they ever get the mutant, like, contract back, they could possibly...
Never gonna fucking happen because
I know, but
Fox.
how good would that be?
It would be so good.
Yeah, they like to cancel good projects and hang on to the shitty ones.
Yep.
Fuck you, Fox.
True. Dude, Scarlet Witch was awesome.
Dude, Elizabeth Olsen is banging as hell.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, she's pretty
The
awesome.
only thing is, the comic book I read, she has the power to penetrate his armor. So, I mean, the part in the train where she actually takes it out, I was like, okay, they did okay.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, and another thing they don't really touch on, Scarlet Witch is like a level 5 mutant, which is like the highest level you can be.
Yeah,
so
she's
that's like
badass.
Magneto.
Phoenix,
Phoenix, Magneto, Professor X, they're all, are all level 5 mutants.
Yeah, there's timelines where I'm sure they've been, flushed out of the canon already, but there's timelines where she creates alternate universes when she gets
Well,
bored.
that's what she does.
Yeah.
That is what her powers is. She creates alternate universes and lets you see the decisions
That you
that you make.
Yeah.
And that's
Possibly.
what, they kind of show it, but not to the full extent of what it could be.
Yeah.
Right, with the whole vision thing that
that
happened
Stark
to
had.
Tony and all that. And,
But that was
Age of Ultron.
also introducing so many fucking characters at one time.
It
Yeah.
was.
Kind of.
I mean,
No, not really at
But
all.
that's-
It's just the two.
That's the
Or
whole...
three, I
no,
guess.
there's a lot.
There's at least 4, because there's the Vision, there's
Well,
Ultron,
Not
there's...
even introducing, I just mean trying to keep track of so many in a movie.
Oh, and they talk about Wakanda and all that stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't wait for Black Panther.
Yeah. So
Ah!
the place that they go to, I know you're not a comic book guy. The place that they go to in Africa for the vibranium,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be Wakanda.
Well, it's outside of Wakanda.
Yeah.
It's like a salvage yard. They stole the vibranium from Wakanda. And that guy who does it, I can't remember the name of his villain
Claw.
character. Yeah, there you go. I like how they cut off his hand.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. This is setting this up already from the get-go.
Andy
Andy
Serkis?
Serkis? That was so weird. Buff Andy Serkis. That was weird.
It's pretty legit though.
Buff Smeagol as a supervillain was pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
Yeah,
go
like
on.
we were talking accents earlier, he actually did a really good South African accent.
Yeah.
That was spot
Because
on.
he's
Yeah, but I
Andy
understand the
Yeah.
setup. Like, you guys have taught me enough. Like, Black Panther is from Wakanda,
Mhm.
where the vibranium is from.
Yep.
And so that's his, like, starter story, pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much, yeah.
Basically. And I love how they, like, the way, like, the science behind Vision is so amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
They
how
explain it really well,
Yeah.
too.
I was like, I could believe this could happen.
Yeah.
Like, this is a real thing. But, I mean, and then also, and if you didn't know, we're also on our 4th gym.
Yep.
So, and this one
We're on
was,
our 4th already?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
this one was the mind gym.
Hold on. So, there's one gem in this movie. There
Yeah.
was one in
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Where are the
one
other
in
two?
the Tesseract, and the first Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., or
Captain
Avengers.
America.
And then, was
Yeah,
it Captain America?
Yeah, Tesseract.
The
was in-
Tesseract.
And then there was
And then there's
the
the
one
one
from
in
Dark
Thor.
World.
Yeah, in Dark World.
Oh, okay.
Also
yeah,
known
so
as
one more gem.
Star Wars
fucking...
Episode 7.
Well, there's 6 gems, aren't there?
There's 6 total. They're at 4 now. So the Power Gem was in Guardians of the Galaxy. The Mind Gem is in the Avengers Age of Ultron. And right now, I think, what is it, Time? The Time Gem is the Tesseract. Or something like that. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
I can't
So who's gonna fight Thanos?
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody has to.
Everybody?
He's the
How
Mad
can you
Titan.
fit that many people into a movie, though?
Because Thanos is that
It's
badass.
gonna be a 2-parter.
Yeah. Infinity
That's how you
Wars.
do it.
Yeah,
Two-part
Infinity Wars
movie.
is 2 movies.
One's coming out in 2017, the other's coming out in 2018. That's how it's
Okay.
gonna happen.
Wish I had the fucking time gem right now. I could just go into the future
Yeah,
and
right.
watch that movie.
Check all that shit out.
No shit.
Ultimate hipster mode.
I saw it before it was cool because I went forward in time to see it to come back here to tell you how good that movie was.
God, I wouldn't even skip that far ahead. I'd just go to December and watch Star Wars a million times.
Yeah, can't wait for that shit.
You repeat the same day over and over like Groundhog Day, and so you're the only person in the theater because there's 112 of you.
All at the same time.
All making the same part.
And touching each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say, then there's the really weird two in the back row giving each other hand jobs.
We've been in this alternate reality for so long. Have you ever wondered what it like to feel like to love yourself?
No. You just lean over and be like, dude, it's not gay. It's just you.
This is just masturbation.
Technically, it's just
This
masturbation.
is alternate universe masturbation.
Oh my god. Shut up, all of you.
Whatever.
You're
It
just
works.
mad because you're imagining two of me, you know.
I
Yeah,
imagined all
damn
of it
right.
now.
I can just see him
I'm
scheme.
pissed off.
I imagine the ones in the background. I imagine the ones like up in the top, and like then the middle ones are just like shh.
Yeah.
We still haven't seen this movie
It
yet.
was our first time, assholes. I know you're me, but fuck
And
you.
then there's a big brawl breaks out. And
Yeah.
they're just like. And then there's like this one guy who's like deformed. Who's like, because something bad happened in the time
I've been going
travel.
through time too many times.
No. See, I don't imagine that you come out retarded. You just be like a blob sitting in the bottom. To, kill me.
No, he has to be the comic relief because everything's so serious.
All right.
Wow. And anyways,
Yeah, hand jobs in the theater.
Age of Ultron was great. Move on.
Hold on, we can't move on yet.
Okay.
Because the joke you made at the end of the last podcast
Yes.
was go to sleep, go to sleep, go
Yes.
to sleep. And I was just like, this has got to be in reference to something.
It is.
And then as soon as it popped up in the movie when Iron Man's beating the shit out of the Hulk, I was just like,
Whoa. Iron Man does not beat the shit out of the Hulk.
Come
Yeah.
on.
no, when he's doing the poof, 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 poof. He's not beating the shit out of him, but he's telling
He
him
is
to go to
pounding
sleep.
the Hulk's head into the ground. Though.
Yeah, and then he stops it and is like, bitch, please.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
The
Okay.
Hulk is the ultimate.
No one is stronger than Hulk.
Planet Hulk is going to happen one
Hulk
day.
is strongest there is.
Yeah, I actually.
Hulk is God.
End of the movie was basically a really good setup for Planet Hulk.
If they're gonna do it. I don't know if they're gonna do it though.
They've
Mark Ruffalo wants to.
He's
do it.
been-
I would all over the place.
He signed on for 6 movies, and they've only told us what 2 of them are. So I'm
True.
pretty sure they're doing a Planet Hulk movie.
I hope so.
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
We did talk about how it's kind of a bummer that they're telling us all the movies that are coming out, but there could be those in-betweensy movies that we don't have any.
Yeah, we
idea.
don't know
What's your
anything
word?
about. Yeah.
The
What,
twisties
in-betweensies?
and
The twisties and
tweensies.
in-betweensies.
Nice.
I got advanced
Okay.
vocabulary. I'm a college
People
student.
who are
You just haven't
listening.
watched
Or
Mighty
you're just
Boosh 1 too many
molesting the
times.
No. People who are listening don't know Max, but Mark Ruffalo, future Max.
Yeah.
Oh my
you see
god, I can see
He
it
has like
so
curly
much.
hair and glasses, and just like.
Urgh.
All right.
Sorry.
So the picture, the thumbnail picture for this podcast is going to be a picture of Maxwell Davis next to Mark Ruffalo, so you can see the difference, and they're both going to be saying.
Yes,
both.
please
No,
do.
as
Okay.
I said this, I go, Alex, future Max. And we look over, and Max fell fucking asleep, just like this, in the theater. And I'm just like, you fucking old man.
In his defense, it was like right after the first scene, like after the big fight when people are talking a lot.
Uh-huh.
But that was the best part. Just like everybody trying to pick up the hammer.
Yeah,
That was the best part of the movie.
I agree.
That was really good.
Nah, the best part is in the church, and they're battling it out.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Yeah.
the slow motion everybody
Yeah.
fighting scene.
Just,
Oh.
I was like, I love the vision so much.
That was
And they
so
better
cool.
show them phase in and out of people, because I'm going to be pissed if they don't.
And they did, and
No,
it was amazing.
The Hulk and him fighting were fucking cool.
I love the Hulk.
That was awesome.
He's my favorite.
God, I can't wait. Like the end of the movie opened it up. Like, of course, Robert Downey Jr. says he doesn't want to do Iron Man anymore, right?
That's fine.
No.
But I mean, like the new Avengers
I'll
is
be
like
so
who they
sad.
showed at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
It's the Avengers Initiative 2.
Yeah.
I'll be
Also
so
known
sad.
as the B Squad.
No, well, it depends on which timeline you're looking at, because there is a timeline where they all disappear.
Yeah,
like they
but-
get taken away by the time guy,
Yeah.
and he sends out a message to Luke Cage,
The time
Spider-Man.
guy?
Yeah, there's a Time Lord. He comes from the future to try to conquer the Earth because the Iron Man and them are such assholes.
Doctor Who.
No, it's not Doctor Who.
That'd be way too cool.
No, he comes from, what is it, like something like 10,000 years
He's
in the future.
yeah.
Magic Man. He just comes out of nowhere and fucks with people.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and right before they take Stark away, he basically hits this button and it sends out invitations to start the second initiative of Avengers. So you've got War Machine, you've got Vision, you've got Scarlet Witch, you've got Spider-Man, you got Luke Cage, you got
War
Iron
Machine.
Fist, War Machine.
You know who? You know what?
Black
like
Widow?
made me laugh a lot
No.
at the end of the movie. Who's the guy with the Falcon Wing Hawkman guy?
Falcon. Wow, Falcon.
Falcon.
Yeah.
Falcon!
He's there at the beginning of the movie and they're just like, this is a great party, and it's just like, okay, well the world's gonna end. Everybody shows up except for you. Where the fuck were you? It's just like, oh, I'm a new Avenger. I was here at the end of the movie.
Yeah, and apparently I was the only person in the theater that I was at that was excited when War Machine showed up again.
Yeah, so did I. I was super excited about
Dude,
that.
our entire... when we went to go see the movie
Dude, everybody
on
was
Monday,
cheering and
everybody
clapping.
was so excited when War Machine showed up. Everyone was just like, fuck yeah!
Yeah, normally
my
I'm
God.
quiet in movies, but as soon as War Machine showed up, I was like, yes! No? Okay, fine.
Dude, everybody
we,
was cheering.
We had people in the row in front of us that were clapping at the dumbest times. Like they were clapping like
No respect.
Were they
it was
black?
the worst. No, they were super white. They were super
I was
white.
like the
Started
super
asking.
white. No, check it out. So they're in front of us, like there's like a row of like 5 white chicks, and then like this black family right next to them, right?
I
And the
should've
white
went to
chicks were
movies
going
with
crazy,
that.
and the black family right in front of us were just like, yeah, they were just enjoying the movie.
Yeah,
and
they were
fucking these
quiet
white
with
chicks
us.
are just like,
They're
I gotta clap at everything.
They kept clapping. It was
Ugh.
Boo,
awful.
white girls. You're
Boo,
ruining
white
it.
girls, yeah.
It was
Never
awful.
go see a fucking movie on opening weekend on a Sunday.
Did you guys
Sunday
see
afternoon, never do it.
Yeah, I learned that lesson. Did you guys see the Star Wars trailer? Did they play that for you?
No.
No.
I can never watch that trailer on my phone again after seeing it on the big screen. No joke. It is now ruined.
Oh, is
Wait,
it the
did
same
we?
trailer?
Yeah, it's the same one. That's actually something I wanted to talk about. Was I was led to believe we were getting a whole new
Trailer.
like actual trailer, not just a teaser. They just played the teaser that they came out with. What was it, last month?
Yeah.
But seeing it on the big screen, you'll never be able to watch it any other way.
Well, speaking of Star Wars, Battlefront.
Yep.
Who's going to be playing that?
I'm not exactly happy with
Show of
myself.
cyber hands.
Yep. That
No, seriously, like, I say we just give up on whatever we're doing. when the game comes out, just like we got jobs, we got school. Fuck it, skip a week and we just need to play that game. Like seriously, we all.
Well, we gotta get everybody on the same console though.
Well,
that'll be out by the time I
PS4. Sorry, D.
Well, I can tell you right now. Here soon, I'm gonna be able to afford them both, so it don't really matter.
Well, here's the deal, though. I'll probably be getting that on Xbox One because that's the Halo Xbox will be out, and I'll have that one. So
Halo's not as good as
I will be
Battlefront.
That's a bold statement.
I know. I should not have said that out loud in front of you guys.
I might kill you later.
Statement.
No, don't say that. No. I'm sorry. Star Wars has a special place in some of our hearts, and Battlefront has an extremely special place.
Don't get me wrong.
Oh
I played Battlefront like crazy.
So
we would
did I.
LAN party it.
And here's the thing with the new Battlefront coming out is it has half of the features that Battlefront 2 did.
So.
Day 1 DLC, 20-player maps. You could do, 32?
Yeah.
On Battlefront 2?
Yep.
We're getting half a game. Don't get me wrong, and I'm, kind of mad about this. I'm still buying it because,
Well, EA knows that they can get away with doing whatever the fuck they want.
That's exactly what I'm saying. EA has gamers like me over the barrel because they know, well, if nobody buys it, then no one's going to make Star Wars games anymore. So we can make a piece of shit and know that we're still going to make our money. So I'm buying it, but I'm not exactly happy.
I'm happy. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still happy. I've been wanting to play Battlefront forever.
Don't get me wrong, so have I, but they said they're also taking away individual player classes.
What?
Yep.
Boo.
Yeah.
Wait. Elaborate.
You used to be able to play as, marksman, infantry, engineer.
Oh, okay. Whenever you respawn, you gotta pick a new class. Right?
Yeah, they're getting rid of those.
Oh, that's... Stop telling me details. I'm really excited about this game.
Here's the thing. This game is so far off right now that it's just all speculation right now.
Yeah.
Anything can change at this point. It's not like it's a final game that they're going to release next week.
Yeah.
They're throwing out all this information to see what everybody's... I still believe this. They're throwing out all this information to see what everybody's thoughts are on the matter. And then whether their response on it, and whether or not they use it will make them... I mean, it's DICE. I still believe in DICE.
That's the only redeeming factor for this game for me right now.
I still believe in DICE.
DICE hasn't fucked their gamers yet, so I've got some hope that they won't. But on the other hand, all of the details that I just listed have come from press conferences from their mouth.
Yes, that's very true. But you also got to remember that it's an adaptive scene. It's video gaming. It's a very adaptive scene, and companies know that they have to adapt to what the people want, or else they're not going to sell games.
I know, but a lot of video game manufacturers have been going the Rockstar route that no matter how loud you boo them, they're still going to do the same shit.
That's true. That is very true.
But
EA is the biggest...
Yeah, EA's the worst offender. See, that's what I was saying.
EA is the fucking U2 of fucking the video game.
Yeah, but you also have to remember that Star Wars is an extremely sensitive subject for a lot of people.
Exactly.
You start fucking with people's Star Wars games, and you're the only company that makes them, there's hell to pay.
Shit. Yeah,
there have been riots for a lot of shit, but there's never been a huge nerd riot. I'm sure there'll be a fucking nerd riot if they fuck up our Star Wars.
And you know why it'll be easily dispersed? Is asthma. They'll fire two tear gas grenades, and everybody dies.
Just like one of those beanbag cannons into one guy, just like, eh. That guy goes down, and everyone else is like, I don't want any part of this.
No. They'll fire smoke canisters or tear gas grenades into the crowd, and you'll just hear 1 million inhalers go off.
Whatever.
It'll sound like this.
No, they're gonna just line up hot chicks, and most of us awkward nerds are not even gonna try to walk up on them. Like what? Oh God, no!
One or two will get brave, walk up, get shot down, and be like, "Guys, game over. Just go home. They're not having it. Just get out."
My feelings.
I did my best Boba impression. We gotta go.
I asked your opinion on Kirk versus.
You guys are talking about
Picard.
the worst. You guys are talking about the worst kind of nerds, though.
No, but those nerds exist.
Those nerds do exist, but they're also the most spiteful.
if they're listening to this, they're not, because we have 11 subscribers.
No, here's the thing. They're the most spiteful over the internet.
Alright, so...
Because they can be big motherfuckers.
The year is 2018. We have a huge following, and these big nerds... What did I say?
It's 2015, not 2018.
No, I'm saying this is hypothetical.
Oh, okay.
The year is 2018. These big nerds we're talking about listen to our podcast because it's so big. They go back in time and listen to our 2015 podcast. They say, they're talking about us. I'm gonna write such an angry post on their wall. But they're gonna do it, and it's not gonna do anything because they're gonna be huge by then. And we're
not going to be huge by then.
I feel like...
Yeah, but they'll start a really bad flame war on the forums. God help us.
And a really small riot where they...
And we'll probably get hacked.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to run into the riot squad of the future, which is actually just a bunch of really hot girl cops in their shields. Just like, oh, no. No delay.
You know, the joke's on them. They're going to try and put a bunch of dicks on our webpage. I think we beat them to it, though.
And we already have dicks all over our
What
webpage.
if they hack us and Jennifer Lawrence made?
Just don't put your fucking naked pictures all over our website.
Or cloud. We don't use the cloud, so we're fine.
Alright, good.
No one's going to see your butt.
Stop taking naked pictures of yourself.
I would like to thank Jennifer Lawrence for doing that. You have done a service to mankind. I've always wondered. Now I know. Thank you.
I don't even need to see the Hunger Games.
Every once in a while, I'll just pull up one of those pictures and be like, this is why I watch your movies.
What? Take that back right now.
Okay.
What was that mobster movie that she was in?
What?
The mobster movie she was in with the science oven.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's talking about Jennifer Lawrence.
What is the science oven?
What's the science oven? That's what she says
Don't
in
put
it.
metal in the
Don't
science
put metal
oven.
in the
Don't put metal in the
science
science oven.
It's called...
Wolf of Wall Street?
No. It has Bradley Cooper. It has fucking Batman.
Oh, Fat Christian Bale.
Yes.
Yeah, because he gained like 60
has,
pounds.
like,
in this
comb
movie.
over.
The name of the movie, please.
I got it.
I got it.
Just don't care enough.
Alright, well that movie was terrible. Let's continue. I wanted to know the name of the movie so I could say that the name of the movie was terrible, but that movie was terrible. Let's
You
continue.
like
so bad
that
that you-
movie. You're such a liar. You're thinking
No. He's got to be cool in front of the internet. Just let it happen.
Just let him happen.
Okay.
Let him do his thing.
Okay, so...
I watched The Notebook.
We all watched it.
Everybody's
The
watching
Notebook is amazing. The Notebook made every single one of us in this room cry.
I still have not seen that movie.
I disagree. I do not like The Notebook.
It's so good.
I still haven't seen it.
I did not like The Notebook.
Alright, well I just...
I'm a walk to remember kind of guy.
I just haven't seen
Oh, if
that.
we're going by all-time favorites, P.S. I Love You is my favorite.
Haven't seen that one.
Aw.
Man, you guys are gay!
The Notebook made me cry. P.S. I Love You made me...
Want to kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
wait,
then maybe you should. God.
You're gonna feel
Dude.
real bad when I die. of
No,
cancer.
I'm not.
I'm gonna
Because
die
I'm
of
going to write
cancer.
letters to Stephanie.
No. Damn it! You stole my joke. I was gonna say I'm gonna die. I'm gonna leave you on a scavenger hunt around the country. I'll leave you a bunch of really intricate letters that leads to my treasure. But not anymore. You don't get my treasure.
I don't want your treasure.
Asshole.
It probably has dirty corn in it.
It'll probably just be a butt plug flute. Which is a new thing, apparently.
It's not gonna be a butt plug flute. It's gonna be a series of butt plug flutes that play different notes and different keys.
So that's
Like a
actually a
symphony?
thing, though. Is there like a website?
I don't know the website, but I discovered the thing.
Like I'm kind of afraid to Google butt plug flute.
Why? Like
Probably
your,
a good idea.
like your
not
Google
to.
browser history
Don't,
is so
don't
clean.
Google that, kids.
Do it.
Or Google it and tell us what happens. Let us
Please
know in
do.
the comments.
So, are you tired of your average butt plug? Are you tired of not being able to fart while you're wearing a butt plug? Check out the butt plug flute. You stick it right up in there, and it makes tunes when you toot.
You've just sold me. I'll take 3.
Toot.
Alright, well, bend over.
Mine's going to be Game of Thrones.
God, how many asses would you need to play that?
No, mine's gonna be Sandstorm now.
Wow.
Gross.
Gross. Anyways.
We talk about some silly stuff, hey guys?
Yeah, we really do. Oh, on a more serious note, for those of you who are very good at noticing things audibly that are different, we had to get a new phone. Unfortunately, the phone that we were using for the past year or so crapped out on us.
That was a really, 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 really good and convoluted segue.
Yeah, and why did you refer to it as we? You're the one that bought the phone.
Because we use it as a fucking recording device,
But
you
we're not
cockass.
the ones who fucking jumped off a curb and broke it.
Yeah, we didn't buy shit.
We didn't.
Yeah, you're
have-
damn right you didn't buy shit.
Thank you, Jesse. No, but hey.
We didn't. fact too
Motherfucker.
much.
Well, of course, Josiah didn't buy shit. But that's besides the point.
Wait, you guys.
It's
Scroll
just getting real.
American Hustle.
Oh, okay. That's
American Hustle sucks. Continue.
That's just gonna be known
So,
as Science Oven movie.
my
Milk.
my phone broke, okay, and I had to buy a new one for this fucking podcast. So hopefully it's a really good
Wow,
quality.
you smug bastard.
I was gonna say that it was a really good segue because if you guys like are good at listening to different like sound pitches and you can tell the difference.
Oh wow,
And then
yeah, I didn't
the
even think
phone
of that.
Crapped out on us. See? Yeah, you did an unintentional segue. That was really, really good.
Listeners, give us money.
I didn't even think of it like that. That's actually kind
You're
of
such a
interesting.
lyricist.
Anyways, so if you guys think it's better, if it's worse, let us know. I'm sure I can find an old phone of the same model of the last one and use that if it's better quality than this, but I seriously doubt it.
If not, we can just hire somebody to like stand in the corner of the room with a buoy.
But
Bee?
Bay?
Bay? Bay over us.
Bay is a totally different thing.
What's it called? A buoy?
Nah.
What are those people who hold the like microphones? Boom.
Yeah,
Oh,
boom.
boom. It started with a B. Yeah, that
In
was
this podcast, Alex learns vocabulary words.
But the whole reason why I brought up my new phone is because I can play Knights of the Old Republic on it.
I could play it on mine too if I had $3.
So, if anybody's been
Listeners, give me
listening to
money.
this podcast for the last, 18 podcasts, one of the things we talked about was how ridiculously much Jesse plays Knights of the Old Republic.
Ridiculously much.
I love that game so much.
Dude, I think me and you are the only two people that play that game at least once a year.
Every time.
No, Jesse admitted to us he plays that game like 3 or 4 times a year.
Yeah, I normally average 2 or 3 myself. It's a fucking good game.
There's so many games. I don't want to get into this argument again because there's so many games. Like,
He's
why are
so
you playing?
angry.
No, it goes back
It's
to the
because
podcast
there's
we
no
had.
games out right now that I want to play.
Except for The Witcher comes out in 2 weeks.
There's 2 weeks I have to wait for.
There's
Well,
so many games.
just
out
keep
right
pulling
now.
your putt.
Yeah, KOTOR.
Well, I mean, he can, play the game with one hand and then, with the other.
Would you do it on a Wookiee?
He's making a masturbation sign with his fists.
And then I switched hands.
Wait a minute, is there female Wookiees?
Yes.
There has
How do you
to
think they procreate?
They have to make
They could be asexual beings.
true.
Nah.
Eventually, they just mature to a point and then split in half, and there's 2 younger Wookiees.
No.
No.
They get really dirty and their dreadlocks fall off them and turn into little baby Wookiees.
No.
To answer your question, yes, I would.
Dingleberry.
Okay.
Once. I would do it for the story.
Little dingle buddies.
Just because I'd be like, hey, you know what? I fucked a Wookiee one time. It was alright.
No, there are female Wookiees.
She almost ripped my head
They're
off,
also
but
warriors.
it was totally worth it.
I'm not hating. I was just wondering.
They're also gatherers. The men are not gatherers, they're hunters.
Alright.
They have a whole society.
Way to stick to the heteronormative ways that everything works throughout the universe with Wookiees.
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to work.
That statement kind of
Get
made me
back
want
to
to
the
punch you in the
kitchen.
balls.
Speaking of that, I handled meat for the first time.
I finally
Did
gave
you
in.
see this giggle that just happened? So we have this running joke in this house where I think Max's mom bought us a pork tenderloin. It's rather large, and it's in it's very phallic.
Yeah.
It's in a
It
tube.
looks like a big meat dish.
Pork tenderloins
day-
usually are.
And
They
one
look
day
like a big
I
meat
looked
dish.
at Max and I took it out of the fridge and I was like, and I shook it in
She's
my
making-
genital area.
Penis jokes.
Yeah. So anytime we have that thing, we just like shake it around and make a joke.
We make dick jokes
Dick
like almost every day.
Like once in a
Has
while.
anybody have you hit anybody with
Yeah,
it?
we've
Oh,
hit
yeah,
Alex
okay.
in the face with it. I
I've
think,
hit Max
like,
in the
10
face.
times.
I fucking we whack it around.
Okay.
So Max came home last time.
Because it's not good meat if you don't whack it around every once in a
Yeah,
while.
it's like it's
Well,
tenderizing it. Yeah.
We love this joke so much that Max came home last time and we're just like, he's all, I got some coffee creamer, I got this, and this! And pulled it out of the bag and we're like, yeah!
the
And
dick
we're like,
jokes
how
can
long
continue.
do we have with it?
Dick me!
So anyway, so I finally had to cut it up myself and it was awful and really
What?
gross.
But it
Actually,
tastes
awful.
good, so it was worth it,
Before we
right?
continue, this is the third time that we've done this. This is the third tenderloin that we've had because we always make sure to buy another tenderloin so we can keep making dick jokes.
Is that the only reason why you buy tenderloins?
And
You just
it's
let them
delicious.
spoil
Yeah.
after a while?
No, and they're
No,
delicious.
we use
Okay.
it. We use it. We just get sad that
I was
we
about
have
to get
use
really
it.
angry.
No,
No, I was actually going to say this is a good thing. They get good food and constant dick jokes until one disappears, and then they just buy a new one and start the cycle over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
cycle
been
of the dick
entire
joke.
cycle.
And we eat it, and it's delicious, and it's just like we're eating our own dick joke right now.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Okay.
But
So
anyway, I
after
cooked it, and
after
that's the big deal.
after the podcast, you guys are gonna have to tell me in depth how you cooked this thing.
Okay, we
Well,
will.
I've never cut up meat before, before cooking
So
it.
explain to people who don't know who you
Oh, okay.
are.
So I used to be a vegan, and then I was a vegetarian, and I never touched meat
Which I'm still
until I met Alex.
still amazed that I was there for your first hamburger. I'm actually honored I was there
No.
for that. Yeah?
Second hamburger.
No, you told me I was.
No, first hamburger was in Maryland.
Damn it.
Sorry.
You were there for the first some sort of meat.
Some sort
Yeah,
of meat, I'm sure.
Forget what it was.
Busted that
I thought it was-
bubble real
But yeah,
It was
I
a
was
hamburger.
raised just like I didn't eat meat. But anyway, so I usually bake meat from
Yeah.
now on, like so I don't
Yeah,
have to
roast
touch
it.
it or look at it. So I just put it on a pan because chicken is disgusting, and
called-
if I have to touch it,
It's called
I won't eat
roasting.
it. Ooh, baking.
Oh, it's roasting.
No, it's roasting.
Whatever.
You're talking to somebody who likes to cook meat and somebody who just likes to eat meat.
Yeah, that's called roasting.
Okay, well I roast it so I don't have to look at it, and then I eat it.
Okay.
But this time I cut it up. It was
I need.
it's pretty satisfying.
She called me several times, like I was studying for my final, and she was like, "Alex, get in here!" Just like, what do I do? What's going on? Just like I go in there, she's like cutting it, like she refuses to touch it. She's just kind of like trying to cut it, like it's like, no, you gotta grab it. She's like, no, that's gross.
So I use scissors.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You know, these kind of
Poor
stories just make me
tenderloin.
giggle. Like, you'll get this because, you know, you're a hunter too. But I mean, could you, like, imagine her elbow deep in something that you just
No,
shot?
I'd be crying. I'd be devastated.
Stephanie, we're
Baby's
gonna-
mom!
so that was your first time like cutting like raw meat. Like I'm gonna work you up into gutting a deer.
No.
It's not
Anyway,
that bad.
let's move on.
Yeah. You know about anatomy. You can do it.
It's actually really interesting.
Yeah, I'm good.
Unless you hit the stomach or the intestines,
Ooh,
that's bad.
Don't
But
pop it.
Oh,
yeah.
let's go to anime.
Okay, let's talk about anime.
Uh,
Food Wars. They cut lots of meat in that.
People get naked.
Yeah, they do.
Not weird at all.
That
That's
segue
what
gets a
happens
thumbs
when I
down.
gut deer. Ironically,
You
I
just
pride
get-
myself in terrible.
I get naked and I fucking rub deer blood all over my body when I gut a deer.
That's very white of you.
It's
How are you
actually,
supposed to
yeah,
do that?
it's the proper way to claim the kill.
yeah.
And it only really counts if you do it on, what is it, the second full moon of the year?
I thought it was half.
Is this a thing?
Half moon, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
the second half moon of the year.
Is this what, are you motherfuckers gonna turn into werewolves now?
It's not werewolves.
No,
it's
you
just,
gain the animal's
you know,
power.
Being a man, you take a bite out of the liver.
Well, I'm just gonna get a sword and start cutting
Really?
people's
'Cause I did
heads
it with-
off.
I did it
I'm
with
a
the heart,
Highlander
not
to
the
this
liver.
shit.
Well, I guess the heart is the. Anyways.
Liver was pretty good, though.
Yeah.
This is not nerdy enough. Stop talking about getting deer.
It kind of is.
Start talking about
there's
man stuff.
Bambi.
We shouldn't be talking about getting deer.
Durr.
Deer.
So,
Choose
how many
I need a quart of oral.
So, how many episodes is Food Wars up to, my lord?
Episode 5.
Is it out already?
Oh, wait. Yeah, episode 5. Episode 4.
I think it's 4. 'Cause
Episode
5 comes
4,
out
sorry.
tomorrow.
Is it remaining just as ridiculous as the first
Yeah.
episode?
Oh, yeah. It's getting worse.
Every moment. They have this one guy who wears an apron and
And
is
nothing
butt
else.
ass naked. And he has a cheer and everything.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
He cheers or other people?
He cheers.
Or the food cheers?
Both.
Yeah.
Do they show his little?
Like, I'm pretty sure he teabags the soup that he makes.
Gotta give it the right spices.
Who needs both beef bouillon when you got beef meat bouillon? I was going for a joke there.
Just stop.
When you got human boy on. Ew.
We got beef ball sack.
Also,
Okay.
And then is it
people?
okay to pick up chicks in the dungeon? Is that how you say? Is that the proper name for it?
It's
Yeah.
such a fucking lie.
It's something like that.
Is it
Anyways,
okay to?
They
I love
have
animes
chicks
like that.
in a dungeon. Can I pick them up or what?
But anyways, that's a
Yeah.
really awesome anime too. And I can't
Yeah,
wait for the
it's
new episode to
fantastic,
drop
like-
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can't wait. So good.
It's because
So-
you love the hot little chick and the tiny, whatever she's wearing.
No, it's not even about the chick.
No, yeah, it really isn't. Because
Really,
there's plenty.
guys? If I
Yo,
take that out,
every anime has chicks with big tits.
No, if you take out the
That's
harem
true.
out of an anime, like... Alright, so a lot of animes, if you take the harem out of an anime, it's a bad anime. But if you can take the harem out of an anime,
and
and it still
good.
be a good anime, then it's a great...
Great.
It's
It's
good
good.
anime.
It's a good
It's
anime.
great and good. It's good.
Good and great. Great and good. Good.
Good. Yeah. But no, it's really good. Like, despite all the titty jokes and the harem aspects of it, like, I really enjoy that it's just, like, doesn't even fuck around about, like,
No.
being mythological. It's just like, yeah, you're leveling up.
And it
yeah,
has
you're
real
getting powers.
creatures.
Yeah, you're learning magic.
It has real creatures.
Yeah.
And
From-
real gods
Yeah.
and things like that. It's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Have you?
I'm gonna have
watched
to.
it
I'm gonna have to
yet?
pick
Because
it up.
you need to see the Hephaestus.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Because
'Cause-
from now on, I'm imagining Hephaestus on like as a woman.
Yeah, good.
So the line...
The whole reason why I keep going, my character in Dungeons and Dragons keeps dying and going back to Hephaestus is because she's so
Bam.
fucking hot.
Alright, that'll be the new thing in the campaign. Hephaestus is actually a really hot broad. Alright, so
Ass so nice, even death can't keep you away.
So the line from the second most recent episode of the show is the big titty lolly god got a fucking boyfriend. You gotta fucking like follow her around.
Yeah, it's funny. Shit. But it's such a good anime. So
Yeah, what's up with animes having extremely long names nowadays?
That's not really new.
No, they tend to do that a lot.
Yeah.
It's more so coming back,
Or
if
the
anything else.
subcategory long thing.
Yeah.
Like the actual name is like 14 syllables, and then there's like another 10 syllables for the English translation at the bottom.
Right,
Yeah.
like one of the animes I'm watching right now, you could call it just Snafu, and people will know which anime you're talking about. But the whole name of the show is called My Teen
My
Romantic
Teen
Comedy
Romantic
is Not Going the Way
Comedy.
That I Expected.
Snafu.
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 It's because they're running out of names for shit.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine like 30 years from now when everything is trademarked.
Yeah. Ah, wow.
Stupid.
Yep. We need to start working on that.
Yeah, trademark Roll2Pose.
Yeah.
If anybody who is listening right now is a lawyer, please let us know how to trademark this.
Your dad's a lawyer.
I asked him. He has no idea because lawyers don't deal with that shit.
Oh, then why are you asking those nice lawyers listening to the podcast?
Is anybody a trademark lawyer?
Or
All
go
of
buy
our
the
nice
rights to this
lawyer
name and
friends.
tell us to eat shit.
Or
If you
not.
do, there's nothing we can do about it.
Wow.
Lawyered.
Alright, so.
Thank you. Somebody got the joke I was going for.
Wow.
I just got 3 dirty looks and somebody got the joke.
I wasn't
Thank you,
listening.
Steph.
Me either. I stopped listening about 10 minutes ago.
My dirty look wasn't like, oh, how could you say that dirty look? My dirty look was like a dirty look.
See, we need to figure out what the butt plug flutes get sold before we go do any of that.
Do you want to make a fantastic harmony symphony with me?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Speaking of a symphony of farts, that new Adam Sandler movie looks like it's going to be terrible.
No. Hold on. Okay. So we get the flutes, and we walk out on stage in
Ruined my segue!
full tuxedos.
We'll make it work.
Full tuxedos. Like bow ties, tails on the suit, and we both just drop trow and start farting amazing songs.
And it's still going to be better than that new fucking video game Adam Sandler movie.
There we go.
And that's where the
Wait,
segue comes in.
Okay, with that segue, I say we get really drunk, go see that movie. And,
I'm gonna have to be drunk to
and
see that piece of shit.
MST3K it. Just in the theater, like assholes.
I wouldn't mind Mystery Science Theatering it.
Yeah.
I have a
Let's see it.
real question though: is who's gonna be sober and who's gonna be willing to see that movie sober so we can get to and from the theater?
Uber.
We'll find somebody.
Yeah, we'll just call a cab.
Like, no, we'll go to the matinee. We'll get shit-faced at like 10 o'clock in the morning. When the theater opens, we'll smuggle in a fucking handle of Jack Daniels. And we'll fucking call a cab or fucking one of our friends.
Wait,
This
so we're
will go for
combining
work.
two awesome things, which is getting like day drunk and then making fun of a bad movie.
Yes.
Yes.
I am so in.
We're
Alright.
getting
Yeah.
kicked out of that fucking place so
You know what?
fast.
Wouldn't be the first time. You remember
Hold
we
on.
went to go see Final Destination,
Well, we were the only people in the theater, so
and
that-
we still got kicked out.
That movie looks so bad, we could do that on opening night and probably do the same thing. We show up the fucking, Thursday night or Friday morning it comes out. Fucking, alright, we're first in line. We're the only people in line. We're the only people in the theater. Yeah, I'm glad we brought this handle because this movie's gonna be shitty and everybody knows it.
what if it's good?
Except for like,
Yeah, my feelings are kind of hurt because I kind of wanted to see that movie.
I'm really on the fence. Either it's gonna be really good or it's gonna be really bad. I feel like there's
'Cause
no
it looks
middle
cool.
It
ground.
looks so bad.
any movie
I
with
don't
Doug
care.
Heffernan in it is gotta be bad.
I hate all of you.
Yes.
No, fuck
Mall
that.
Cop.
Okay,
Any
Paul
movie-
Blart Mall Cop is a terrible, terrible, terrible movie. Both of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I forgot they made a sequel.
First of all, you have any idea how much weight that motherfucker had to gain to get that part back again? That is so mean. Why would you do that to an actor when he just lost all that
did
weight
you
for
see-
an MMA
what's his
movie?
name? Christian Bale?
Did you see he
Yeah,
lost
but
all
he's-
that weight for that UFC movie, right?
Yeah.
That was terrible too.
No, it was not. It was a good movie.
No, it was pretty bad.
Y'all are
What's the movie where
heartless.
Christian Bale is like
No,
damn
no,
near
I'm not
borderline
saying anything
anorexic?
bad about
Yeah, the
fat
machinist.
people. I'm saying
Yeah.
bad things
Like,
about
how is
Paul
that any
Blart.
different?
What?
How is that any different when...
Because Kevin James has always been fat. He
And
worked
it's-
his ass off to lose all that weight.
It's also a lot harder to lose
Wait,
weight
Kevin
than it is
James.
to gain weight.
That's
So
not his name.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Kevin James is his name.
Oh, why am I calling him Paul Blart?
Because you're a jerk.
because you never even bothered to learn his name, you hate the guy that much.
Who's Paul Blart?
Paul Blart is the name of the character, the mall cop.
Oh, okay.
You also called him Doug Heffernan the first time.
You're such an asshole.
Ibby, that's
Fat
your
people
boyfriend.
have names.
No,
Alex.
I'm not calling him a bad actor because he's fat. I'm calling him a bad actor.
Wait, when
because
did
he's
this
a bad
become about
actor.
fat people?
I
That's
got
my
nothing
thing.
against fat people. I got something
He was
against
gonna
Doug
say
Heffernan.
This is taking a terrible, terrible
I'm sorry,
turn.
I was looking at your black ass, and I'm
Oh my god! I'm not black.
Stop, please.
The voice of reason squeaks in.
Stop! Quit it!
Wait.
My feelings!
But anyways, Paul Heffernan is not that
Paul
great of an actor.
Heffernan.
And that's why I don't like him. Not because he's fat, because I just don't like him.
Well, yeah.
I have to agree with that. Like, his stand-up is really good, but every show or movie he's been in has been pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't really like any of
He's
it.
a
His
good act-
stand-up's
no,
fucking
he's
hilarious,
a good actor,
though.
but everything he's ever been in has been
The
crap.
only movie that I thought was okay was the one where they had to pretend they're gay. That was the only one
I thought
Chuck
that
and
was the
Larry.
worst piece of shit movie
Yes.
ever.
I don't know. That
I
was
got,
the
like,
only one that was
Alright,
okay.
let's
Two
take
laughs
this back
out of
to
that movie.
Adam Sandler movies and the one we're talking about.
Yeah, that's gonna be awful.
I still want to see it. I don't care what you guys say.
Well, odds are we're still gonna see it
Can we
because
wait
it's
till-
gonna be nerd friendly.
Let's
Ish.
let
Can
D
we wait
sit
till it
in
comes
front
out
of
to the
us.
dollar theater?
I'm not even gonna go with y'all.
Good.
Hate you.
But we're gonna be day drinking.
Yeah, let us know when it comes out, and if it's...
No, I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm just going to go see it. Hate you.
It's over.
Oh, wow.
Well, we're ending
We've
on
done-
a really good note.
We
here.
done hurt D's feelings.
I have one
We all
feeling.
hate each other.
I
The
have
one
one.
feeling, we heard it. So,
Just read
Let's
one
do
random
plugs.
thing off there.
Hold on. There's no way we hurt your one feeling. No one got anywhere near your penis.
wow.
Well,
What?
wait.
What?
I'm not even going to talk about that.
Because he only has one feeling, his penis feelings.
It does
Penis
cry.
feelings. Well, that is a pretty sad penis up there.
Aww.
Raining
Is it trying to
down.
drown itself? Did I just figure this out? Is
Kill me.
Leave my dick
So-
pic alone.
So,
That's my first one.
just for the listeners, apparently it's now a thing. We have to draw a dick on the board that we put up.
What do you mean
All of our
now it's a
notes
thing?
on.
We've been doing that since the beginning.
I know it is. So we put a dick up there every single week,
We're
along
gonna post
with our notes.
we're gonna post
about
an
the stuff
album.
that we're supposed to talk about.
We're gonna post an album of all the dicks at some point in the future.
Maybe.
If you
No,
donate
it's happening.
7 cents to our PayPal account,
We
we'll
don't
send
have
you a
PayPal
picture of the
account.
penis.
Oh my god.
7 cents. That's it.
We'll send you a
Cheap
picture of
whore.
our penis. 7 cents.
Wow, and here I've been sending out dick pics for free.
Called
Damn.
in.
I mean, think about it. Like, we have 11 subscribers. 11 people times 7 cents. That's almost $1.
That is almost $1.
That's way more money than we've been making.
That's $0.75 $1. Over $0.75
Yeah. Dude.
77 cents is a lot of money.
In support of penis pictures.
Anyways, so
Some of them have wings. They look rather majestic.
some of them do have wings. That one has a crown, and that one looks like it's seen better days. And it looks like it's being snacked on by a nurse shark.
Oh, I get what's going on. The nurse shark is the penis.
No.
Okay.
That was super
The dick is just taking a dip in the ocean, and a shark comes along. It's just really long and thin. Okay?
All right.
Damn it. It's weeping.
But you can't even see its tears because its head is dipped in the salty depths of the ocean.
It's like putting your feet in the pool. Fuck.
Okay. All right.
Calm down, everybody.
My feels.
This has been a successful podcast. Let's not fight.
Has it been?
I can't even.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I thought this one was good.
We're gonna go ahead and cut it. We're at an hour now. So obviously, thank you very much for listening. As always, please leave what you think about the podcast. Obviously, it's just terrible, terrible smut that we put out every week. So
A little bit.
yeah, just a little bit.
And
So
we love all of you, except for you, Marcus.
huh?
And
Marcus
George
out
Bush
there.
hates black people.
No, I'm just saying that because Marcus is one of our only listeners.
I know, and
Hi,
it's
Marcus.
awesome. Thank you very much, Marcus. And thank you very much to everybody that's listening to this podcast now or in the future. Please subscribe to our Facebook page, facebook.com/roll2Pose. Please subscribe to our YouTube account,
youtube.com/c/roll2Pose.
Yep.
I don't know why there's a C in there.
It's channels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Stands for cunts.
you can also just
I say Marcus gets a free dick pic.
whoa.
From who?
Well,
I'll do it. I
Alex.
think my dick pics have been the best so far.
Oh,
I
you
mean
like
the
a
ones we
picture
draw.
pic? Okay.
A dicture.
So nobody.
A dicture.
It is no longer called dick pics.
They're dictures.
Pictures. That is now a thing. High five.
I'm the one who caught it. Okay.
I said it.
Yeah.
All right, continue. Proceed.
So
Apologize.
again, thank you for listening. If you just search for Roll2Pose on YouTube, you can just find it that way. And unless there's anything anybody wants to talk about, no.
Anything coming up in the next week? Super cereal.
The
Not this week.
yeah, there's
What's
the season finale of
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is coming up next week on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And
My last final for the
yeah,
semester is going to be on Monday.
You're getting out of school for the summer?
Well, I'm going to take online trigonometry. It's going to be a lot of fun. But other than that, I'm going to be able to have so much time to actually, like, watch stuff and play stuff and be able to have something to talk about.
I
So
might not be able to hang out with you. I'll be able to smell the numbers on you, and that scares me.
I'm going to trig you so hard.
I am so bad at math. It just even hearing the word trigonometry kind of scared me.
Anyways.
I'm straight gonna give you an isosceles triangle.
And now I have nightmares when I go home. Thank you,
My
Dave.
God.
So thanks again for listening.
Trapezoid.
You guys keep on rolling.